What's up? This is Sonny from Sonny Eat Well Club. Okay, what we got going here, we got going to do a nice sandwich, a nice cool sandwich for the summer. Now you could have this for lunch, you could have this for dinner. So what I've got going here is I've got 2 portobello mushrooms. Now on many of the shows I talk about how we take it, we wash it, we rub them with grapeseed oil. You can either put them in the oven, put them in a toaster oven, put them on the barbecue. That's been done already. Alright, so I've got some tuna fish, white tuna fish in water, which has been taken the water out and strained and washed. I've got mayonnaise over here. That is 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 2 helping tablespoons of mayonnaise. And we do not use fat-free mayonnaise. We do not use light mayonnaise. We're using real mayonnaise. And if you want, you could look on some of the back shows where we do make our own mayonnaise. All right, and I've got some chopped up onions over here. I've got some chopped up celery. Over here on our tray here, I've got some sliced onions, tomatoes, cucumbers, and celery, because this is, we could do this on a sandwich or on a plate. I'm going to give you the options and show you. I've got lettuce over here. I like this sometimes. It's got the purple leaves on it. I enjoy that. It's a different type. And I've got the romaine over here. Okay, so I've got our tuna fish, strained it. I'm going to put our mayonnaise right in there like that. Remember, we do not want to make this soupy, okay? We want to make it on the dry side. Alright, so I'm going to mix this up a little bit. Now, there's many options on a lot of the shows when I use the mushrooms, how you can, you know, toast them, grill them. You know, you got to look at the shows and see which one you like. I'm not going to grill mushrooms every time I do a segment. You've seen it already. It'll take too much time. Okay, so I've got this mixed. I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to bring our mushrooms over here, which have been washed and which have been grilled. Today I did this in the oven. I'm going to put one on the side over here. I'm going to take a little bit of my lettuce here. This, of course, you know this has all been washed and cleaned. And I'm going to put this right down there like this. Alright, we're going to build a nice little sandwich here. Okay. Now I'm going to take our tuna fish. And I'm going to put some of the tuna fish right on top. Now, I'm going to show you another option. If you want, you could take some of the celery here that I chopped up, and you could put that in there. Now, I'm doing it 2 ways, with or without. You don't like the celery, don't use it. I'm going to mix it up again. I want to put a little diced onions in here. If you don't like the diced onions, don't use it. That's what I'm saying. We're going to do it 2 different ways here today. Okay, now let's mix this in. So now if you wanted it just the plain, the way we did it there is fine, but of course we put a little bit more tuna fish on. So let me put a little bit more on over here. And this has got the celery and it's got the onions. Alrighty. Now I'm going to put this to the side. We're going to put a little tomato on there. Optional too. If you don't want the tomato, don't put the tomato on. Now, if you don't want to put the diced onions in there, you want to take some of the onions like this. This is, like I said, I'm giving you a bunch of options here. We can do it like that. There you go. See what I'm talking about? We got a nice sandwich here. All right. So what I'm going to do is going to put the top here, and I'm going to cut this. All right. Now let's take a look what we got here. We got a nice summer sandwich, nice cool. There's many ways we can do this. You can do this with some shrimp. You can do this with the chicken salad, which we'll do other shows. Now let's just say you don't want to use the portobello mushrooms. That's okay. So here's another option while I got this on the plate. You can do this with the plate too. I'd like to take some of our lettuce over here. This is the ones with the purple leaves on it. I really like that. Okay? We're going to do it like this. And you can have the portobello mushrooms in this too. Okay, we're going to put that to the side. I'm going to take our tuna fish. Now, remember, this has got the onions and the celery in it. That's optional. That's up to you. I'm going to take the tuna fish here. Give it another mix here. And I'm going to put a blob of it right there in the middle. Okay. Let's put this over to the side here. Now, I've got some nice celery sticks. We're going to put some celery sticks over here. Some nice celery sticks. I've got cucumbers. We're going to throw our cucumbers right over here. nicely like that. And as far as the lettuce and the celery and the cucumbers and the tomatoes and the onions, you can have as much as that as you want. I'm going to take our tomatoes, put some tomatoes right here. Okay, let me move this over to the side here. All right, so now it's optional. Just have the sandwich, or just have, if you don't want the portobello mushrooms, just have here what I made, the tuna fish by itself here. Or you can have all of it. Now, one thing I want to talk about, all right, all my recipes, they need to be enhanced with flavor, okay? We've got Sonnys Original sodium-free salt. It's salt with the sodium taken out of to enhance the food. I want you to go online. I want you to buy this. You need this for my recipes. Here, I'm going to put a little bit on here like this. And of course, you can put pepper. It's optional, things like that. All right, so this is a fat-burning, get-you-ripped meal. Now, I want to talk one thing about things, okay? You need to do this 100%, okay? Fast carb, slow carb, and a slow carb. Fast carb, slow carb, and a protein 3 times a day. In between the snacks. I've told you what the snacks are. I told you about these shows, okay? Watch them, like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, I'm the real deal when it comes to weight loss and weight loss meals.